Okay, so Battlefield 6 released the official multiplayer trailer to their upcoming video game, Battlefield 6, and it looked crazy. I only watched it once, but that one watch was crazy. The amount of destruction that was in there was crazy. The amount of action was crazy. But it's a trailer, so of course it's gonna look really, really good. But even there's been leaked gameplay and leaked multiplayer games and a bunch of leaked multiplayer games on YouTube that I would think they'd take down, but they're not taking it down. And there's countless of people just uploading, matches, videos of their matches, and it's just so much of it to the point that either they don't care or they're confident and they want people to see these games. And Battlefield 6 is getting a lot of positive feedback, especially with their last game that they released, being 2042. They honestly really shit the bed with that one. Battlefield 2042 was honestly shit. But it was, excuse me, it was really like bad. It was the maps were shitty. They were too big. It was all over the place. It was unorganized. There was bugs and there was this and there was that, and it wasn't a game that I didn't really. I played it a few times and never went back to it. That's kind of the game that it was, and I'm hoping with Battlefield 6 that they turn that around and they come back with a banger. It looks really good. It's getting a lot of positive feedback, and the comments. I'm reading the comments, and all the comments are saying it looks good. Only thing that people don't want, they don't want clown skins. They don't want Family Guy skins. They don't want American Dad skins. They don't want this. They don't want that. They don't want no rainbow skins. They don't want this to be Fortnite. They want this to be Battlefield 6. That's the only thing the comments are saying, and for that to be the only thing comments are saying is a good thing, because if you look at the Black Ops 7 trailer, it's getting a lot of hate, and it's just all over the place. And there's a lot of people that want Battlefield 6 to succeed, and there's a lot of people that want Black Ops 7 to just diminish. But I want to go over this trailer real quick because it was really, really good. The opening scene right here already looks amazing. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be, it is a multiplayer reveal, so guaranteed this is probably gonna be a map. It looks really good. Let me keep it playing. Tanks going down. Look at the shooting. Tanks. The amount of destruction right there is crazy that the tank does. Like, I would think the tank would be able to destroy all them pillars, but it doesn't. But it takes down a decent amount. Let me see. The amount of destruction in this whole trailer is honestly mind blowing. This is what Battlefield 2042 should have been, but it wasn't, and we should have known, seeing that there was little to nothing amounts of destruction in the trailer. Destruction. I don't know if I'm saying that word right because I got this AirPod in my ear, but this is what 2042 should have been, but it wasn't. It shit the bed. I think like the biggest demise was trying to make it next gen and old gen, and I'm really happy that Battlefield 6 is only going to be a next gen console game. I still got to get me a PS5. I got that back there, but I don't want to use that. I just wanted to play classics. But I want a PS5 to play next gen games, and for this to be one of the games that I'm going to be playing soon, along with GTA 6 coming out next year, it's going to be crazy. But let's keep it going. So dude places this thing on the ground. Not too sure what that is. Shot some flare or a bomb, or I don't know what that was really, but it was something. Let me slow this down because this shit is going mad quick. Playback speed, point that at 0.5. All right, let's keep it going. So this dude gets shot, killed, and I believe someone drags him right here. Yeah, they drag his body and they shoot him with that EpiPen or whatever you call it, and brings him back to life. And this scene with the tank, look at that destruction right there. God damn. It was just one shot from a tank. That looks like they're gonna have to buff that. Like, there's no way in hell. Look at the damage this tank does. Takes down almost the entire building with just one shot. 100%, that's gotta be nerfed. Like that from the trailer alone looks like it's too much. But here's that, dragon thing that I was telling you about with the EpiPen. A little quick revive action or whatever, right? And then this scene right here, what's this? Just some classic shooting. Looks like a double kill right there. The amount of destruction again. Look how that tank just completely rides through that building. These tanks are crazy in this game. This tank just completely smashed through a building. Look what this tank does. Look at that. Look what this tank does. Takes down that whole building. Look at that destruction. Jesus. And that house got smoked. Jesus Christ. Tanks are going to be crazy in this game. Tanks are going to be fucking shit up in this game. Automatic. The sniper kill. Nice. That sniper glare. Nice. And how that body goes down was crazy. Let me see. Let me play that back. The way that body falls down. That's nice. With the sniper glare in the back. And then this right here was crazy too. How this just rides into the window. Explodes and the whole thing collapses. Bro, destruction has got to be nerfed in this game because that's fucking insane. One bomb from that drone took out that whole bridge between those two buildings. That's fucking insane. And this is crazy too. The ladder to the windows, that's nasty. I've never seen it before. The jump in, that's nasty. That's probably a cinematic thing, but that's crazy. The ladder to post up to the window. A lot of close quarters combat right here. Looks good. Looks real good. And look how he snatched the dog chain from his ass. Give me that, Nick. Oh, snap. I don't know if I can say that. I do that again. And then this right here where they pull the sledgehammer out. Bro, one hit from a sledgehammer. Watch this. One hit. One fucking hit. The whole floor breaks down. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. A lot of close quarters combat, a lot of shotgun work, a lot of LMG work. Here they go outside again. Look at this, artillery on the vehicle, the bridge. The New York map looks crazy. I can't wait to play that New York map. That New York map looks nasty. It's gonna be fun. I wish there was a lot more locations in the U.S., but this is a worldwide, battle type game, right? Well, Battlefield, right? But that's not the connection I'm trying to make. I wish there was a lot more locations set in the U.S., which I think would have been cool. But this is a worldwide thing, so they're going all over across the globe, all over across the globe. So you got to give them, some leeway right there. But I wish, just 2 more locations in the U.S. would have been good. These, because I want it to be like, I want there to be a lot of buildings and a lot of cover to take, and I want the terrain to be like, kind of like a modern day terrain. I don't want it to be set somewhere in the middle of Afghanistan desert where it's just little to nothing. You know what I mean? I think it'll be a lot more cool to be downtown in some cities across the U.S., which I think would be really, really cool. I think there was an LA map maybe, but I think that LA map was some like firestorm maybe. I'm not too sure, but let's get back into it. So this trailer flies across. I think that trailer goes right into that building, I think. Let me see. Oh, here's that laser pointer thing with binoculars. That was crazy. I think that's look at this. Oh my god. Look how that helicopter just flies into that building and then just fucks that whole building up. That's fucking nasty, bro. That's nasty. That's crazy. This game's gonna be crazy. I'm curious if what was I gonna say? I already lost it. I have no idea. I had something that I want to say. I just lost it already. This map, this right here, this is one of the maps that I'm talking about. Like, I don't want this to be a majority of the maps that they give us, because this doesn't look fun to me. I'm not gonna lie. This right here does not look fun. That New York map looks crazy. This map right here looks I could be wrong. Time might come and I might be like, okay, the New York maps is and this map is crazy, but I don't think I'm gonna be wrong. It might just be like it looks boring and the other one looks fun, but this map right here doesn't look like it's all that to me. But this is what I mean by the middle of somewhere, in the middle of nowhere, with little to no buildings. It looks ugly. But I might be wrong. Who knows? But the jets are flying through. I'm not a jet person. I won't be flying a jet ever. It looks mid. But let's see what happens next. More tank work. See, that might be the same map. But this is what I mean again. Like, look at that. Like, this is just the middle of nowhere. But look at this helicopter crash. God! Look at that helicopter crash, bro. The amount of destruction is going to be nasty. Like, if every single building can fall down to the ground, it's going to be crazy. Let's see. We got more war. that drop down to the back to keep shooting, and then the slide because you're being dragged. That's nasty. Big old explosion with some more jets that I don't really care about. I'm not gonna be in a jet or in a helicopter. I might be in a helicopter, but I'm not gonna be in a jet. Some explosions. The tank shooting down a helicopter right here in that one map that I'm not too fond of. Helicopter going straight through the building. Car explosion. Some drops with an AK or whatever that was. That's the end of the trailer right there. The trailer looks crazy. The trailer looks sick. Like, the comments are saying don't pre-order. Don't put no pre-orders in. Don't put no pre-orders in because the 2042, how they should have bet badly with that one, with the trailers looking like crazy. But there's been a lot of leaked gameplay and there's still a lot of positive feedback. The only thing I'm seeing is don't put no dumbass Beavis and Butthead skins. Don't put no stupid Family Guy skins. Don't put no dumb American Dad skins or none of that extra shit. We don't need that. That's not what we want. That's not what the community wants. All Battlefield has to do is listen. Don't put none of that in. Keep it like this. Keep the vibe. Keep the tone true to war, right? And that's all, that's all the community wants, really. That's all I'm seeing from the comments. If you look at the comments, that's all they're saying. Don't put no dumb clown skins in and keep it grounded. Keep the maps good, and that's it. I want to see what the campaign looks like. I am a campaign player. People don't like campaign because they just want to play multiplayer, which is fine. But I like to play both, and I want to see what the campaign is about because there were some clips in the last trailer that I want to go through as well, and another video that looked really nice. That night vision one was crazy. But that's the trailer. I wanted to go over Battlefield 6 already, so when this came out, I knew I had to make a video too because the trailer was just fucking crazy. It was insane. The destruction was what really caught my eye, and I really can't wait to play this game. I think it comes out in October, so October comes, I'm buying a PS5 off rip. But that's that. I'm gonna make a few more Battlefield 6 videos because they released a lot of videos with this release yesterday. I want to make a Skate 4 video, which is going to be called Skate. I think there was a Stranger Things one that I wanted to make and something else that I don't remember. But that's the video. The game's going to be crazy. I hope so. I hope they don't shit the bed with this one. I hope they don't wet the bed. But that's all. Thank you for watching.